Hello everyone, this is Vijaya Vandita from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I am here to discuss about FTP and emails. Let's see in detail about FTP and emails. First, let's see FTP. FTP stands for the File Transfer Protocol. FTP user interface, and this is the diagram for user interface, and this is the client. From one FTP client to other FTP server, there is a file transfer. This is the local host, and FTP user interface and FTP client has a local file system. The FTP server is remote file system. File transfer to or from remote host, client transfer mode. Client side that initiates the transfer, server remotes the host. Next, FTP separate control data connections. FTP client contracts FTP server at port 21 specifying TCP as transfer protocol. Client obtains unauthorized over control connection. Client browses remote directly by sending commands over control connection. When server receives a command for a file transfer, the server opens a TCP data connection to client. After transferring one file, server closes connection. This is a diagram for FTP client and FTP server. Next, we have few sample commands. Sent as ASCII text over control channel, authentication, user password, exploring the files, list CWD, downloading and uploading files, type, return, strot, closing the connection. Next, why we need two connection, that is client and server. Why this is the main reason. Avoid need to mask the end of data transfer. Data transfer ends by closing the data connection, yet the control connection stays. Yep. Aborting a data transfer can abort a transfer without killing the control, which avoids requiring the user login to again. Third party file transfer between the host. Data connection could go to a different host by sending a different client IP address to the server. Example, user coordinates transfer between the two servers, but this really needs. FTP is not secure, nothing is encrypted. SFTP uses SSH and should be used instead of FTP when possible. Next, let's see the electronic mail, which is an example of STP. Three major components: user agents, mail servers, simple mail transfers. And user agents, we have aka mail reader, composing, editing, reading mail messages. Example like Apple Mail, Outlook, email, outloading incoming messages stored as server. Next, let's see the electronic mail. Mail servers. Mail servers. Mailbox contains incoming messages from user. Message queue of outgoing mail messages. SMTP protocol between mail servers to send email. Message client sending mail server. Server receiving mail server. Scenario: Alice sends message to Bob. Alice uses UA to compose message to Bob at some school.edu. Alice UA sends message to her mail server. Message placed in message queue. Client side of SMTP opens TCP connection with Bob's mail server. SMTP client sends Alice message over the TCP connection. Bob's mail server places the message in the Bob's mailbox. Bob invokes her user agent to read message. Electronic mail SMTP uses TCP to reliably transfer email messages from client to server port 25. Direct transfer, sending receiver to receiver message, three phases of transfer: handshaking, transfer of messages, closure, command response interaction, commands ASCII text, response status code and phases. Sample SMTP interaction: talenthamburger.edu 25. This is the mail message format. SMTP protocol for exchanging email messages. RFC 822 standard for text message format. Header lines, example 2 from 60. Subject. This is MIME type. First is the text example subtypes plain HTML. Video we have example subtypes MPEG QuickTime. Image we have example subtypes JPEG GIF. And application we have other data that must be processed by reader before viewable. Example subtypes MS Word Octet Stream. Audio sample subtypes we have basic 8-bit MU law encoded 32 KADPCB. Next, let's see mail access protocols, SMTP and SMTP access protocol. SMTP delivery storage to receiver server, mail access protocol retrieval from server, POP post office protocol, IMAP internet mail access protocol, HTTP mail, Hotmail, Yahoo mail, etc. POP3 protocol, authorization phase, client commands, user pass, declare username, pass, password, server responses, OKERR, transaction phase, client list, return, delete, quit. Web-based emails, we have a user agent, browser, user HTTP to send email to server and receive email from server, SMTP between servers. Then we have DNS. This is not our module. Thanks for watching our video. Thanks. Please do like, share, and subscribe.